Good morning. It is Sunday, October 6th. I am on my way back to church again this morning. Not to go to Mass, but it is the monthly Knights of Columbus breakfast. So I've got hubby cooking and the two boys cooking. So I'm going to let them cook me breakfast. I thought I would jump on while I was on my way to church to talk about a very big subject amongst WW people, especially new WW people, and that is eating out. Eating out can be going to a restaurant. Eating out can be, like I'm doing, going to a church breakfast, going to a friend's house, going somewhere. I'm going to focus mostly on restaurants because we're eating out a couple times this week, with Andrew being home on fall break. The best piece of advice that I ever heard was one that my leader gave. And she said, are you eating this meal out as a meal just because you're not cooking at home? Whether maybe you're out shopping and it gets late and you just decide to, hit the diner or hit a restaurant. Or are you eating this meal out because it is a celebration meal? Because there is a difference. Every single meal you eat in a restaurant does not have to be cause for celebration. Unless you only go out to eat once or twice a year, then absolutely that is. But we go out about once a week for dinner. Or we get takeout once a week. So that's not a celebration. That's just a meal replacement. So you have to look at it as, if this is a meal replacement, I need to do the same thing at the restaurant or with the takeout that I would do at home. For example, we're not going out tonight, I don't believe. Our plans, of course, have changed. Andrew set the menu for the week. Tonight was chicken pie. Well, now they decided they wanted to have a Brother's Day, and they are going to the movies this afternoon to see the Joker, and then they are going out for sushi, which I am thrilled that they're having a Brother's Day. I'm so glad they love each other and like each other so much. But you mess up my menu. Although I could make it and everybody could just eat it for the week for lunches. Anyway, I digress. But let's just say Doug and I decided, okay, you know what? I'm not cooking tonight because the boys aren't going to be home. Let's go out to dinner. That is not a celebration. That's just a meal replacement. So I would go out to the restaurant. I would look at the menu. First of all, I'd pick a place that I know I could get something that, would help me stay on plan, that's WW friendly, because it is my choice and it is a meal replacement. So I don't need to go somewhere for a celebration meal. So, okay, yeah, we're just going to go to the local diner for dinner. Well, it's a regular meal. So I am not going to have an appetizer because I don't have appetizers at home. Would I have a salad? Absolutely, because a lot of times I will have a side salad at home. If they had a low point soup, would I have that? Quite possibly I would have that. But more than likely I'd have the salad. And sometimes I even take my own salad dressing, depending on the points I have left for the day. And then when it comes to ordering my entree, I'm not going to get the, fried chicken platter. It's not a celebration. I'm not eating a fried chicken platter at home. I'm not going to eat it on a replacement meal out. I'm going to look at the menu, decide what I want, decide what is in my points, and get that. And then maybe not even eat the whole thing because restaurant portions are much larger than the portions that I have at home. One of the things I love to get when we go, Jersey's famous for its diners. One of the things I love to get at a diner is a club sandwich. Because no matter what I do at home, they never taste like a diner club sandwich. But what I ask for at the diner is, I only ask them to use 2 slices of bread. I don't need that middle piece of bread in between. Is it good? Absolutely. Is it necessary? Nope. And it just adds more points. Because they're not using light bread, they're using bread. And that's fine. I'll take the hit on the 2 slices of delicious bread, but I'm not taking the hit on the third one. Don't need it. Mayonnaise. Please bring it to me on the side. Don't slather it on the sandwich. I swear, they put a quarter cup of mayonnaise on those sandwiches. You don't need that much. There's so many other good flavors between the bacon and the lettuce and the tomato and the meat. You don't need it. Same for cheese. I love cheese. A lot of times, if it comes with it, I will get it on there, and then I'll take off half of it. I'll put it down to like a half an ounce for 2 points instead of a whole ounce for 4 points. And their cheese is usually sliced pretty thick, so that's it's an easy remedy. If I have a sandwich at home, I'm not having fries with it at home. I might have some chips, but I'm not having some fries. So, once again, meal replacement, not a celebration meal. Do what you would do at home. Dinner's done. What time is it? Time for dessert. Do you have dessert at home every single day? Not usually. And if you do, it's certainly not a piece of cake or a piece of pie or a bowl of, regular ice cream or a big bowl of, pudding or something like that. Skip the dessert when it is not a celebration meal. Then when you go home, you still want dessert? Have one of your point-friendly desserts. You don't have to necessarily eat it in the restaurant. Wait till you get home and have your, half a cup of Halo Top or your Smart Cake or your Built Bar or your cupcakes that you made or your banana bread, whatever. Wait till you get home and have it at home. Because 10 to 1, you're pretty full from dinner anyway, and you're not going to enjoy it as much. So when you are going out to dinner as a meal replacement, treat it as a meal that you would have at home. When you're going out to dinner as a celebration, game changer. That's when you save up all your weeklies. You get those rollovers. That's when you use, you have a 0 point breakfast, a 0 point lunch, and use all those dailies, and use all those weeklies, and use all those rollovers. It's a celebration. Not every day is a celebration. Should we celebrate that we're alive every day? Absolutely, but not through food. So, treat those meals, those celebration meals. We have a celebration meal this week. We are going to the Melting Pot to do a late celebration for Andrew's birthday. Of course, now he's talking about changing it to Fogo de Chao because they're having some kind of special Brazilian something. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter because I have a plan. I am saving rollovers. My weekly points will reset on the day we go. So I guess the rollovers won't matter. Yeah, didn't think of that. Oh well, that's okay because I have a plan. And I am going to enjoy that celebration dinner. I am going to eat mindfully. I am going to eat slowly. I am going to savor every bite. I am going to taste every bite. I am going to enjoy the company that I am with. I am going to converse and not stuff my face without coming up for air. I have a plan. And even on those celebration meals, you need a plan. And even though it's a celebration meal, I will track it. If we go to the Melting Pot, they have all their nutritional info online, and I will track it. Will I go over my dailies? Probably, but that's okay. Because I do fully intend to have the cheese appetizer and the entree and the salad course. And I do intend to have the chocolate dessert. Will I make smarter choices with that chocolate dessert? I will. I will use mostly fruit to dip into it. Will I taste the cheesecake and will I taste the pound cake? Absolutely. But I'll save the rest of that for them. I'll hit mostly the fruit. And I will ask the server, and they're very good about this, to bring me an extra bowl of strawberries. So, I have a plan, and it's a celebration. Do you see the difference? So I've chatted long enough on my way here. I am here, and I am hungry, and I am going to go have my breakfast, and Denise and I will show you what we're eating, and probably chat with you a little bit too. So, let me know how you handle dinners out, and did you find it helpful, the replacement meal versus the celebration? Talk to you in a little bit. We're back.
And we're eating.
As always.
And drinking.
And drinking.
I'll say what's in this cup.
In May at the breakfast, they give all the wives mimosas. But I'm not a big mimosa fan, so I just pass it on to somebody else. But we are at the breakfast, we are eating, and we are selling our honey, and I will show you what we are eating. Denise is having an egg scramble with extra eggs and spinach,
mushrooms
and onions, lovingly made by Andrew, and a little bit of oatmeal.
Yes.
With some nuts and sugar-free maple syrup.
And also, there's hot sauce on my eggs.
Oh, and salsa?
No
salsa, and a little bit of bacon.
Yeah, the bacon's pretty cheap here.
It is because it's the pre-cooked bacon.
So how much points do you think I have on this bacon?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. My plate is a veggie omelet, some of that pre-cooked bacon, and a hash brown. The omelet is 0. The hash brown is 5 points. And the bacon is, I don't know, I'm gonna look it up in the app. I usually throw 2 or 3 points at it. So I'll look it up, and of course, as always, put it on the screen. We are going to go enjoy our breakfast. There are both my boys making omelets. I have no idea where Doug went. I guess he's taking a break, but Andrew and Adam making omelets. That's the breakfast. It is between masses right now, so it's nice and quiet in here. But after mass, it gets absolutely crazy. Oh wait, I found him. He is taking a break. He's got his sons out there slaving away at the omelet station, and he is back here in the leather lounge chair. Seriously?
There's no customers.
It's between masses. A few errands to run after the breakfast, so I was getting a little bit hungry. So I had one of these in the car, so I snacked on it. And this is 3 Freestyle Smart Points. Just a quick FYI about these skinny rice bars from 180 Snacks. They are incorrect in the barcode scanner on the WW app. They scan as 2 points, but in actuality, they are 3 points when you put them in manually. If you scan them and look at the nutritionals are not correct. It shows the blueberry at 50 calories and the cranberry at 60 calories, when in fact, they are 70 calories, and it makes them 3 Freestyle Smart Points. For lunch today, I am doing a picky plate. I have a mini Baby Bell light cheese for 1 point, 2 ounces of deli turkey for 0, veggies for 0, 0 points worth of dip, and a hard-boiled egg for 0. So 1 point for my picky plate for lunch. Working on some editing and getting ready to make dinner and feeling a little munchy. So I'm gonna have a 2-point bag of Skinny Pop. Okay, dinner time. For dinner tonight, we made the chicken pie, and I made it with the 2-ingredient dough. I ended up making it with the 2-ingredient dough for everyone. I know I said in my meal plan video I was gonna make just some for me with the 2-ingredient dough and the rest for everybody. Today got so screwed up. The boys were supposed to go for sushi, then they didn't go, so they were gonna eat home, and yada yada. So everybody got the 2-ingredient dough. So 6 points for my chicken pie, and I'm gonna count 1 point for the dressing because it's 2 tablespoons or 1 point. I used 1 point earlier with my lunch, and I used 1 tablespoon earlier for my lunch, and I have 1 tablespoon on my side salad. So altogether, 7 points for dinner. And my night, I am having a cup of tea, and I'm having a half of a serving of the Remy's Grams chocolate. They are 4 points for the whole bag. Doug and I are splitting a bag for 2 Freestyle Smart Points each. So that will end it for my night. This is one of the snacks that came in my Variety Fun box. If you haven't seen it yet, that video went up late this afternoon, early evening of my October unboxing. So that is it. My night of eating is ended. I am going to get this video edited, upload it, get a nice hot bath, because tomorrow's Monday already, and it's looking to not be an easy week. So I am going to try to relax as much as I can tonight. What did I want to say? I had something else to say. My Variety Fun box went up. Unboxing went up. They just reached out to me and asked me if I would consider being a VIP partner and do an unboxing every month. So I said I would certainly give it a try. If I find it's too much, then I'll cut it off, but we'll see. My family certainly enjoys the snacks, so, and I do really like the company. I like working with them. I like what they stand for. I like what they do. So we're gonna give it a try. Oh, dinner. Dinner was delicious. And nobody minded the 2-ingredient dough instead of the buttery, flaky Pillsbury. Everybody said it was very good. They ate it all but one piece. So it was definitely a thumbs up. And you will see a cook with me on that either Friday or Saturday. It is part of a collaboration video. Myself, Denise over at Dish with D, and Christy over at Planning Us Healthy are doing a 3-way collab. We are doing a progressive day of eating. I'm not sure if I already told you this or not. I can't remember. I was triple filming today, so I don't remember what the heck I said in what video. But anyway, we're doing a 3-way collab of a progressive day of eating. Denise is doing breakfast, Christy's doing lunch, and I am doing dinner. And that is going up towards the end of the week sometime, either Friday or Saturday. Depends on Christy's schedule. She's really, really busy with work right now. So we're going to leave it up to her and see when she can get done. But anyway, so look for that. Cook with me later on in the week. And it is a little bit of work, I'm not going to lie, because it's 2-ingredient dough. But you can do it. It's easy. And it's a family favorite. I will talk to you all tomorrow for a full day of eating. And that is it for me. Have a great night and see you soon.